Hey everyone, it's Dr. Avi Ratnanason here, founder and CEO of Energis, and today I'm with
Emily Pearson, thought leader and collaboration designer.
Excellent. And Emily and I have just met at the Speakers Institute, where we spent a whole 3 days at a boot camp learning how to communicate our message to a broader audience. Now, what was really interesting in this boot camp is, as you know, a lot of my work involves helping teams in hospitals, for teams of doctors, nurses, managers, and so on, solve the challenges and the problems that they experience. And Emily's expertise is really from collaborative design and collaborative problem solving, which is a technique or methodology that we're trying to learn more and more, and we need in healthcare. And what was really interesting from Emily's story was that she learned this initially through the earthquakes in Christchurch. Mm-hmm. So Emily, do you want to share with us what you sort of learned through that whole experience of the Christchurch earthquake?
Yeah, absolutely. So what I experienced 7 years ago, back when the Christchurch earthquake happened, it was a huge natural disaster. A lot of people lost their lives and a huge national tragedy. But from that, I saw a lot of volunteer groups coming together and achieving phenomenal things under really difficult conditions. So after studying a bit of how collaboration works, I learned 3 key things. If you've got a big, hairy problem or an amazing opportunity to solve, you need to get a really clear idea about exactly what it is that you want to achieve. This sounds simple, but it's not easy. These big, hairy problems, often half of the problem can even be defining what it is. So your first step is to really have clarification around what it is you want to do. The second thing is getting people involved. So once you've got your scope and even some objectives, start inviting people in to help you. So a good place to start is inviting people with skin in the game. So people who really care about the outcome. Another thing is to get people from a really broad cross section of who have got different viewpoints on the problem, because then you're going to get a more well-rounded answer. And the third thing I found is, if you can't have fun with a problem, you're never going to solve it. So us as humans are naturally really creative, intelligent, and we collaborate really well, but our current structures just aren't really set up to facilitate that well. So once we tap into that playfulness, we get flow, and all of our ideas open up. And while you're just sort of having fun, at the time it might seem like you're really solving the issue, you're actually generating a whole lot of creativity and ideas that you can then draw from.
Okay, fantastic. So Emily, you talked about involving people, cross-functional, having people with skin in the game, setting a clear objective up front.
Yep.
And that last point was really try and have fun, which is really unusual, because often when we have problems in healthcare, we think, oh, how can we have fun here? Because, you know, sometimes it's a problem involving somebody dying or somebody being hurt. But obviously, you know, choose that methodology appropriately, because there are a lot of problems that don't involve death or dying, and really there could be management or business type problems that we also try and experience as well. So collaboration is the key. There is a methodology and a process behind this, and I really resonate, because so often I hear practitioners just talking about the problem over and over and over without thinking about, well, how do we solve this, and what's the objective or end point that we want to get to as well. So Emily, thanks so much for joining me. We just done the Speaker Institute course boot camp, which I highly recommend if you want to get your message out and live your legacy and love the experience. I'm Dr. Avi. Bye for now.
Thank you.